Boom. What's up, people? I am working. Working and stressed out. Because I got semi-laid off. Oh, I mean, my hour's been cut. Oh my god, all the stocks are dropping. Wow. Oh shit, son. Oh my god. Should have listened to Tony. Should have listened to Tony. It is what it is. Pinterest. Shit. Lately, I don't really wanna know how your garden grows, as I just want to fly, maybe. Did you ever feel the pain in the morning rain, as it soaks you to the bone? Maybe I just wanna fly, wanna live, don't wanna die. Percentage change. Google. Google is falling off the cliff. Sheesh. It fell to $8 before. How did it not show on the chart? Huh. Interesting. Okay. In my place, in my place. Feel the feel. Oh shoot, I don't even have anything showing. Yeah, I'm gonna export this video. What date is it today? The 7th? Okay. Then I need to upload this. Add to listing. I did a finished product. Made to order. It's made from scratch. my back. Just stop worrying about the little stuff. Start doing bigger stuff, bigger deals. All right, now where is my? There it is. In my place, only time just had begun. Everybody has to work. Unless you wait for me. Hey, dude. Damn, for the stampers. Okay. is one of the highest rated port cleaner. Here is one of the highest rated torch port. Here is one of the highest rated charge port cleaners. I used this design and made a better version with more cleaning heads, and when the base Here is one of the highest rated charge port cleaners. I used this design and made a better version with more cleaning heads and made the base thicker for more durability. Here's one of the highest rated charge port cleaners. I used this design and made a better version with more cleaning heads and made a better version with more cleaning heads and made the base thicker for more durability. Boom. Improving designs has just been so fun. Up on product.
got you over there. Go.
Two.
I'm not taking.
I would give him a 9.
Okay. What is your?
I would give him a 10 because he
Okay.
invited me.
All right. So again, you sound like a stupid ass bitch. I'm trying to
Thank
figure
you.
out why you rated me a 2 because we're not going off our interactions. We're going off you,
I don't
right?
like.
I don't give a fuck. He's light skinned just like me, and you just gave him a 9. You gave me a 2. You only gave me a 2 because of the whole interaction that we've been having, right? So do me a favor, get the fuck up and get the fuck out.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
get out.
Spoken like a man whose feelings weren't hurt at all and wasn't offended by the 2 rating. So he tries to justify it with, you only rated me a 2 because we had a disagreement earlier, which I guess they did, but even still, this is an extreme overreaction to getting rated a 2. The insecurity is palpable. You can fucking taste the salt here.
What the fuck?
Stupid ass bitch. Make sure she gets her bag and phone too. Make sure she doesn't take the wrong fucking phone. Dummy. Alright, cool. So now, again,
You can actually hear that lump in his throat start to form from all the emotion building up inside of him. Get out of here, stupid bitch. Hey, make sure she grabs the right phone and not someone else's phone because she's so dumb she probably won't know which one's her phone. Dumb idiot. She's real stupid. You're stupid. I'm a 2. No, you're a 2. Unsurprisingly, this turned their own community against them for the episode. A lot of the chat messages pop up on screen, so you're just seeing things popping up saying like, damn, just because she gave you a 2, what the fuck? Or something like this where it's like, thought you wanted your show to last. Like come on, man. It's because it's ridiculous. It's very clear temper tantrum over getting a 2. If you were someone that was actually getting pussy, if you were really slamming ham and blazing donuts, you wouldn't care if one girl didn't find you attractive or rejected you. You wouldn't care. You would laugh it off like a normal person. So one girl gives you a 2 and it shatters your
I
whole
don't really
ego
care.
and you publicly melt down about it. That's such a bad and embarrassing look. And he tries to justify it, like I said, by saying, she only gave me that 2 because of our negative interaction from moments ago. Just pure huffing of copium.
we're just going off physical beauty, okay? Not what we've been talking about, not my fucking arguments, not none of that, okay? I want you to rate me, him, and then him. Go.
You can just stand up for a second.
You didn't see me before the show?
Yeah, but I just forgot.
I mean,
Just stand. It's not that hard. Okay. Your name?
go ahead, rate him.
Podcast has now turned into like a hostage situation here. All the women seem on edge, and I actually just can't believe they didn't leave after that. Like, again, I don't understand why women keep signing up for this shit. Like, no one seems to be having any fun there. The hosts especially don't seem to be having any fun. This guy's co-host seems miserable, but he does liven up a little bit when he gets to rate the other women and gives them like 3s, 4s, and 5s and all that. But it's just so awkward and weird.
Yeah.
The only explanation that I can come up with, the only rational way of explaining this is that the reason women are signing up for this show or shows like it is because they're being paid for their time, so it's like an hourly wage just to go there and be insulted or bouncing stupid questions off of. That's the only thing that almost makes sense. Like, so they just come on here to play a game of grade my friend's appearance for 2.5 hours or whatever. I mean, really, someone summed up the situation really nicely in the comments. They said, podcast is called Unfiltered, yet kicks a girl out for her opinion. And that is just such a nice, concise way of breaking it down in the silliness of all of it. Again, I watched a couple episodes just to try and get like an understanding of the content. It's just, there's nothing there. Everyone seems miserable most of the time, and they bounce the dumbest questions around. They always just do a grade our appearance thing, which who wants to listen or watch that? Like, I as a viewer, let's say that I was a huge fan of this podcast. Why would I want to keep seeing what women say about my podcast hosts? Like, why would I care? There's nothing there. There's no entertainment there. Especially when one of them's super insecure about all of it and he's gonna freak out if he doesn't get a 9. It just doesn't make any sense to me, so yeah. Just wanted to talk about it a little bit. That's it. See ya.
Instagram. Oh my god. Oh well, to advertise their OnlyFans. Damn. That does sound pretty stupid, but you know, girls do this to advertise their OnlyFans. Let me go to So right now, what do I had to do? Let me put this here, and then I'll go over here. I'll watch some YouTube.
The other boys really try to press him for asking a disrespectful question and immediately regretted it.
Nobody can try me in real life. It's basically asking for somebody to try you.
But you say what they gotta say. That's what you said. Let's keep it 100 because we got both of y'all here too. So what's going on with the shit that's with you two kissing each other and shit?
Shut your ass up before I break this shit.
Hey, yo, that ass, I would love to see you try that shit. I would love to see you try that shit.
The other boys really try to press him for
Why you gotta bring? Oh my god, yo! Hey, first off, they kissed. All right, they were passionately making out with each other. I don't know if you guys remember like what happened with the Island Boys. They were just, you know, they were smacking each other's lips like, and yeah. Why they're hiding it? They were trying to bump up their OnlyFans. They were gonna start a gay OnlyFans or something like that, like between the two brothers. And I think it would have worked if they hammer down on it and also hammer each other. But yeah, if they doubled down on it, I honestly think they would have had great success with their gay incest OnlyFans. But it didn't. They couldn't handle the scrutiny involved. Like I think everyone, like, even like the non what is it, SoundCloud rap community, like the outside world, they saw that shit and they're like, ugh, what the hell is that? Why are they doing that? I think there was also another picture of them like crossing their swords. But yeah. That was a good time. Funny time. I will subscribe to you.
Alright, let's watch Michael Jordan's son. Okay, I feel like I missed something. Did he go on like a chase? The full video is an hour 15. Oh my god, it's a full film. It's a full production. But I feel like I've missed the entire intro.
Michael Jordan's son.
Coming in the
I think the news would be more entertaining if it was 50 Cent son. Flow Rider.
That's big. That's so good. That's so good. doing that. Has Marcus Jordan done anything? Actually, wasn't he dating Scottie Pippen's wife? Yep, he dated Larsa Pippen from 2022 until 2024. And that's it. That's all he's done. He dated Larsa Pippen. He tried to get into college ball, but he's really bad at it. He must have been. It's not even mentioned on like his Wikipedia summary. For like his notable stuff, it's just he dated Larsa Pippen. Cool.
Oh,
So,
shoots.
in 2012, he was arrested after a drunken argument with two women outside a hotel in Omaha, charged with disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and obstructing justice, but was later released and pled no contest. Cool resume.
So let me see here. 1080 by 135. 135.
How? This fucking idiot thought the railroad tracks were an extension of the road that he was on. That's amazing. Holy. Is this a mistake that can happen like commonly in this area? I can't imagine it is, right? This guy must have been like super turbo plastered.
You were stuck. You know trains come out right? No, I know. That's what I'm talking about.
I like how she rolls up the window. No, let him pull over. Pull over. If he wants to get hit by a train, that's his God-given right. He meant to park here, actually. There's like some Red Dead Redemption shit. Brother, what? Oh, that's so good.
Michael Jordan's son.
Michael Jordan's son, holy shit, I'm so sick. Do you want me to suck your dick? Oh my god, I'm so... Yeah, let's push it. Alright, boys, let's lift up Michael Jordan's son's car right now. We'll hoist it over our shoulders.
Recently, I've taken up on.
Thanks, lady. I can see that it's true. The car's on the train tracks.
You can't push this thing in a hurry.
What, man? The only time you can really push a car is when, like, it's not buried. And it's usually helpful if you can slap that bitch into neutral. There's no shot you're pushing this with 6 dudes. No, what is this car? I think it's had a Lamborghini articles. I don't know, maybe it's like super lightweight for some reason. But even then, no shot. You might not have heard him, his dad's Michael Jordan.
I wish I could tell you, but
What is this for?
I'm actually so curious, how far away from the train tracks is it? It looks pretty far. Like, I feel like you know that you're on train tracks pretty much instantly. Like, you know, it's not triple X, right? Where you're just, like, riding the fucking the Mustang on the tracks until it, like, burns the rubber off. Like, I feel like you would know so quickly. I can already imagine what the cabin was like while they're on the train tracks with this girl. Man, they gotta repave this road. What the fuck is going on here? God, Florida sucks. Jeez.
okay, so what do I have to do to show you that I'm safe enough to operate?
One free throw.
I know that. I know I'm not.
I couldn't be. I'm Michael Jordan's son.
And if Marcus is unhappy to leave his Lamborghini behind, he'll be even less pleased with what the officer says next.
He says LeBron's better. Imagine, he just starts fucking messing with him. right turn right there to get onto the tracks. He went down this. No, actually, I don't think so. This looks like a little parking lot. He must have turned right even further up. Holy, that was on a side quest. Nice. 32-point turn.
Ho. Ho, hot damn.
The hour's bad. I need to say something. If you're gay and you want me to be a man, just say it. I mean,
So cringe. She's lucky she has this It's such a shitty, poorly made video, but you know, because she is rare, like a rare kind of hot. It's like, oh yeah, you can get away with this. Am I follow? Why am I follow? Oh, actually, I shouldn't.
We just dropped a brand new flavor. Okay, if your coworkers are.
Recently, I've taken up on product design, and it's been fun. I took designs and made it better. It's one of the highest rated chargeboard cleaners. I used this design and made a better version with more cleaning heads and made the base thicker for more durability. Recently, I've taken up on...
This AI video tool for training videos was all I was...
Girl.
Shit. Alright, I should get cooking.
Very good. His dad appears. Imagine. What are you doing with my son? I was busy beating the Looney Tunes in a game of basketball, and now all of a sudden my son... What, you think he's drunk just because he drove down the railroad tracks? Or, not beating the Looney Tunes, beating the Monstars. God, Jesus Christ, sorry. You want to check out my nuts soon? Well, Officer Marino, you're going to get a call from my father later. Uh-oh.
None?
What a cool side character. The Marcus Jordan? Popular? That doesn't even begin to describe it. I bet this officer felt real silly when he found out that this was Michael Jordan's son. Yeah, this is just wholesome bonding now. He posted on his Instagram, I appreciate everyone reaching out. I'm focusing on @TrophyRoomStore right now and won't be making any comments on the recent media stories in personal life.
I'm gonna go warm up my chicken. How many should I make?
The very first image there is Michael Jordan. Is this guy's whole life just spent riding his father's glory? It's gonna suck, man. Here's an article. What is Trophy Room? Accused of stealing from Michael Jordan. Here's an insight into Marcus's venture. What? Despite initially battling allegations that Marcus has been backdooring his sneakers to resellers, Trophy Room and the Jordan brand are still working together and bringing out new collaborations for the fans. The Trophy Room within the Michael Jordan estate is almost like a museum. It showcases Jordan's numerous achievements over the years and eventually became the inspiration for Marcus Jordan. Okay. I thought this was like a big conspiracy where they're stealing his dad's shoes to sell them. His first store closed after 3 years. Oh, wow. What I'm trying to do is recreate the atmosphere, the warm feeling that people would feel as they would walk through the trophy room and meet friends over. Huh. His whole life is spent just reveling in his dad's achievements. Nothing of his own. Literally no way to top MJ. It's not about topping him. It's about just carving your own identity. Even during his arrest, all he could do was name drop his dad. He just has nothing of his own.
Do you need a free, easy way to capture your gameplay? Introducing Outplay. Record anything on your PC. Highlight reels, let's play sessions, mod showcases, game reviews, speed runs, and anything else on your monitor. Capture your game highlights automatically, or with a custom hotkey. Cut, flip, and edit your gameplay to perfection with Outplay's intuitive editing tools. Share your gameplay footage with a single click. Outplay is lightweight and easy to use. Outplay. Game recording made easy. Download for free now.
Find the lowest priced health plans at healthforcalifornia.com. Get a quote in 30 seconds. Find top carriers like Amco, Kaiser, Blue Shield, and more. Lowest prices, simple process, healthforcalifornia.com.
Feels like Saturday night.
My favorite lolcow, the goober of Gadoosh, Wes Watson, has been arrested.
Wes
It
Watson?
happened last night while I was streaming, so it was a beautiful little present that we got to engage with and go down the rabbit hole on. And today, the rare super specimen alpha male was negotiating a bail with his lawyer to the judge. John Bravo covered it, and I want to show you a little bit of that bond hearing before showing you about the arrest. This is all tying back to that brutal assault he had on the 7-foot monster who accepted Wes Watson's challenge to fight him. The 7-foot monster went there expecting a 1v1. It was not a 1v1. Wes Watson was surrounded by the goof troop who beat him mercilessly with weight belts, dumbbells, and striking him in the head numerous times, upwards of 40 times, while he was down on the ground. And when the 7-foot monster was crawling away after everything was said and done, even though this had already been done and dusted, Wes Watson came back with a soccer kick that absolutely could have killed him, and it led to a facial fracture and concussion. Now, he has been arrested for felony battery.
Wes Watson, the piece of shit. He was in court this morning. They fuck up everywhere. They don't even see the guy has a prior, okay? But again, this is not a trial. This is just him begging and pleading with his bitch lawyer to try to get a bail for him.
Oh, more ads. God damn it.
It only takes a moment to know you've made a decision worth a lifetime. A smile, a touch.
Let's go. Welcome to the main event. Applying pressure, but I promise.
Extraordinary jewelry and timepieces.
I believe Mr. Watson has numerous defenses, including stand your ground, self-defense, and consent to this charge. I understand the state's theory. However, this individual came to Mr. Watson for the specific purpose of challenging him in a street fight.
Objection! I'm gonna hit you with that Phoenix right, because that's just not the whole truth, nothing but the truth. That's a fucking fib. Wes Watson has a history of challenging everyone who gadooshes him to fight him. He openly challenges tons and tons of people to come to his gym to fight him. And the 7-foot monster was one of those people that accepted the challenge. Yes, he filmed it. Yes, he was the one that pushed Wes Watson first, but he didn't strike Wes Watson. He approached him, they got into a verbal argument, he shoved Wes, and then that was the end of him attacking Wes. Then it was Wes and his 3 friends hitting him with dumbbells, weight belts, getting him to the floor and striking him in the head as many times as possible in like 2 minutes, and then Wes coming back after it was all over to soccer kick him in the head again. I truly don't believe that you can make a sound argument for self-defense when you watch the entirety of that footage. Now, this is not a trial, I recognize that. This is him just trying to get bail so he can post it. But they really do fuck up. They didn't know he had a prior? How? Wes Watson brags about his prior, the 7 years he spent in jail. He brags about that more than someone who peaked in high school who can't stop recounting the glory days of being a high school quarterback like 40 years ago. He will not stop talking about how much time he spent in jail, yet somehow they didn't know he had a prior?
Your Honor, I don't see any local or out-of-county priors here. I would defer to the court and just simply ask for the stay-away order.
The victim suffered a face fracture, concussion, and 2 black eyes, but it looks like you would have a very valid legal argument, Mr. Gottlieb.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would ask for an ROR.
$2,500 count 1, $2,500 count 2 for the stay-away order.
Yeah, I just want to, real quick.
Mr. Watson, please don't make any statements. You and I can talk about it. Thank you, sir.
Sorry about that.
No problem. No problem. I'll make sure your bond is arranged. Thank you, Your Honor.
Wes just couldn't help himself. He wanted to yap so badly. I bet he was offended that they didn't see his prior. He was probably going to correct them like, excuse me, Your Honor. This is a load of bullshit. I am a rich stud. I spent 7 years in the slammer, and now look at me. I'm driving 10 Bugattis, and I'm teaching men how to be like me, damn it. The super stud. I went to jail for 7 years, don't you forget it. I mean this with no exaggeration. Him being in jail for 7 years is probably his proudest achievement. He does not shut the fuck up about it. He is always mentioning how he was in jail for 7 years. So I actually think he was hurt that they didn't see his prior. Now, this again was just for bail. I'm sure he's very happy with how this went down, but I'm hoping that when this does go to trial, they won't be making fuck-ups like this. They won't be making errors like overlooking the 7 years he had already spent locked up. Anyway though, let's go over his actual arrest here. We did a nice dive into it on stream, so enjoy. It really is just a wonderful thing watching Wes Watson get arrested. Alright, Wes Watson lolcow update. Apparently he's getting arrested. Wes Watson has been allegedly arrested by Miami PD an hour ago. Witnesses confirmed he was put in the back of the car. Reason unknown. Probably has something to do with the blatant assault that was on camera. With Wes Watson, it could be a number of things. Maybe it isn't the assault that we watched. Maybe he was, I don't know, hooping paperwork in the bathroom of the gym and someone
Involved. The amount of power involved is granted like
the police gadoosh.
like 3 times more.
Yeah, he just can't stop. He's a gadoosh magnet. And what's really sad and almost poetically beautiful, Wes Watson isn't really a known name, so there's not a single article written about his arrest. It just comes from Ballbusters with 20 likes. You gotta check the county, you have to check the county mugshot to see his charges. Okay. Oh, here we go. Yeah, they got it here already. They did all the hard work. Alright. So they got him on battery and aggravated assault, which is what we saw in that footage where he beat that man with weight belts, and then his friends were also beating him, and he was soccer kicking his head when he was on the ground. What an alpha male, Wes. What an alpha male. But he's back at home. He spent, what, 10 years in jail, and he talked about how much he loved it. Talked about how he'd always, like, show his butthole around or whatever. That they like to brag about. How good he was at pooping his paperwork. I'm sure he's happy. I bet he is going to be more comfortable in that cell than in his $90,000 or $900,000 a month rented mansion or whatever it is. I already forgot. Numbers always change. 5'8". I mean, everyone knew he was short. Did he pretend he wasn't? That's not surprising.
Oh, he's 5'8". Huh. 5'8" at 230 pounds. That's freaking... That's crazy. That is wild. That is a lot of weight for that height. Like, that is like knee-breaking height. Weights. I am getting hungry. Fuck. That's okay. I want... It's... To me, it looks like the main thing about 3D printing is all art. It's like artsy stuff. Which is kind of wild, but... Yeah, it looks so artsy, everything. What the hell? That is wild. Interesting.
Literally seen him next to people and recognize he's not tall. He's taller than you. Yeah, barely. And I'm short. He used to say he was 6 foot. Oh, Wes. That's so sad. You want to know something even more sad? He's probably not actually 5'8". He's probably closer to my height at 5'6". They probably had him in his fucking clown shoes, giving him an extra 2 inches. Kind of like what they do for basketball stats, where they just put your height like a little inch or 2 taller.
Oh.
My favorite lolcow, the goober of Gadoosh, Wes Watson, has been arrested. It happened last night while I was streaming, so it was a beautiful little present that we got to engage with and go down the rabbit hole on. And today, the rare super specimen alpha male was negotiating a bail with his lawyer to the judge. John Bravo covered it, and I want to show you a little bit of that bond hearing before showing you about the arrest. This is all tying back to that brutal assault he had on the 7-foot monster who accepted Wes Watson's challenge.
7-foot monster? Who was a 7-foot monster?
In this video, we're going to break down the Wes Watson fight footage. Gathering this footage together. Right, so there's the first swing attempt. This black guy has got the self-awareness of a goldfish, thinking that he would be able to confront Wes Watson and it be a fair fight. Now the violence begins. So that was 3 hits with the weight belt. And I'll actually give credit to Wes Watson there. They were pretty accurate shots.
Oh, so Wes Watson challenged a guy to a one-on-one and then he asked his boys to help him. Okay.
So that was more than enough opportunity for the black guy to get off and say, hey, what am I getting myself into here? I'm walking away. But the black guy goes back for more. I might have to slightly blur some of this, but as I say, video is completely free over on my Patreon. If you want to help out the channel, just try and watch this video to the end.
Wow. So he needs his friends to help him.
And if you watch this guy, he gets the kick in. Like there. Now this is the staff member right here. Now, I somewhat sympathise with the staff member because there's been plenty of times in real life where I've seen someone try to break up a fight, and in doing so, they get pulled into the fight. It's a tough position to be in. He wants to restrain Wes Watson, and he can certainly do a better job at it than he did here, but he probably doesn't want to get too physical in case he gets pulled into the fight as well. Now, listen carefully again. One of Wes Watson boys says, do an MMA kick, and you know someone doesn't really know much about fighting, or striking, should I say, if they refer to it as an MMA kick, but let's listen again. You hear that? Do an MMA kick. Now, I find it funny that a few people in my comments and the DMs have said Wes Watson would stomp you out. Listen, if it was an unfair street fight, and if it was me in this situation, yeah, I might get a weightlifting belt smacked across my head. Yeah, I might get jumped by a bunch of goons. I might get a dumbbell cracked over my head. But a one-on-one fair fight? Are you joking? Wes Watson would get destroyed. Now, listen to what I said. A one-on-one fair fight. Wes Watson punches like he's underwater. Watch how slow Wes's punches are for anyone who thinks that Wes Watson would absolutely bang me out. Right now, that's all muscle, no power, and anyone who's got any fight experience, I know you guys agree with me. Comment down below to prove that I am not the only one who holds this opinion, because there's a lot of numpties out there who thinks just because Wes Watson battered this guy, who we don't even know if he's handicapped or not, you think that Wes Watson would be able to batter us all. These muscleheads, these juice heads like this, who've got no formal fight training experience, who are just used to fighting a bunch of meth heads and junkie heads in jail, think they can fight because they're only used to fighting other people who can't fight. Mate. And even that right there, look how much of a big juice head Wes Watson is, right? He blindsided the guy with a football kick or a soccer kick, took a run up at the black fella, threw a kick with all his power, and he couldn't even knock him out. You have just kicked someone in the face with full force, with a run up, and the black fella just went like that. That's what I'm saying, guys. Some of these lads who've got all the muscle without any form of training experience have got zero power. Do they have the potential to have a lot of power? Yeah, 100%. Watch this again, I'll put it in slow motion. So Wes takes a big run off, look at this, and boom, right in the face. The black guy barely reacted. I mean, that's got to be a killer for your confidence, Wes. You hit a guy with 54 punches, about 10 kicks, and one of those kicks being clean to the face. The guy didn't even see it coming, and you barely even rocked him. Now, if you are a gangster and you're watching this and you choose to DM me, just understand, I'm not about that life. You're just going to get blocked. I'm not even going to engage with you. If you really seriously want to defend Wes Watson's actions, that's fine. We just have a difference in values, that's all. And in no way am I saying that the black guy was in the right. He came to the gym looking for a fight. If you actually listen back to these videos and put your two brain cells that you've got together, your 65 IQ, try and
The
listen.
irony of someone calling another guy for that is a triple.
You can hear I'm actually being fairly unbiased in these videos compared to some creators out there who are just staying on one side of the fence, which is fine, by the way. Nothing wrong with that. It's just the approach I take on this channel, a little bit more unbiased. I try to present two sides to the argument, and then people can make up their own judgment from there. again, fair play on the black guy. I missed that part last time. He actually got up and went towards Wes again. And you can also see the blood stains on his pants. See right here, it looks like blood stains. Could just be a bit of dirt or wear and tear from the AstroTurf, but to me that looks a little bit like blood. And then he picked his phone up at the end. So he obviously wasn't that concussed, considering that he still went over to Wes at the end and still remembered to pick his phone up. You heard that Wes said at the end, hold the tapes. The guy came up to me, and yeah, he certainly did. Wes, I actually agree, had a right to defend himself. I just believe he went too far. That's my sole argument. And also that he hasn't got much power, considering that he's almost 260 pounds, bro. I'm gonna crush his head on the floor. I've sparred with many lads on the juice who are jacked like Wes Watson. And in all honesty, guys, they are usually some of the easiest people to spar. Now, I am talking about a kickboxing context. There will be people out there who go, in a street fight, I do this, I do that. Shut up, mate. Talking about in a sparring context, because that's my experience, and also assuming that they don't actually have a combat sports background. But these guys like Wes Watson, sure, they look scary, they sound scary, they're very scary online, very intimidating, but really, this black guy clearly wasn't very competent. That's all I'm saying here. We've got one
Oh well, you know, it was a mistake to trust your enemies. Never trust your enemy, especially if it's a coward. Sippy said, yeah, Wes Watson is a big punani. It is what it is. Definitely shouldn't have answered his call. Just became the fool for listening to a liar or a coward. Ah man, I'm looking at all these designs online, and they're all so good. I feel kind of dog shit, but you know, see a step, take a step. See a step, take a step. Let me see here. Opener, Will this... Oh yeah, my food. Shit. What's the solution? What can I build as a solution for this egg shortage? This fucking egg shortage. What's a good alternative? Shits. That's like the major news. Egg shortage. Come on now. Some might say we will find a brighter day. Yeah. Hopefully the design comes out fine. I don't want to waste too much material. Too much material on shit. Yeah. There's all these standing at the station. I need education in the rain. They made no preparation for my education once again.
Skilled person battering another unskilled person. It's that simple. But kind of showing a sign of your character.
Also, you don't want to get in the fight with dreadlocks. That's just... I will not get involved. I will not have a dreadlock haircut. And then, fuck around and find out. Pinterest, huh? Oh yeah, Pinterest. Updates. Inspired by you. Huh. Where is my... Huh? I didn't upload anything from interesting. Okay. That's kind of funny. Exports.
This is like,
You know what's? I'm breaking my brain right now.
yeah, well, that's because the frame rate in there is just like higher than.
You know how many of me I'm watching right there? Oh fuck!
What if the computer just explodes?
I'm going into the Jackson.
Wait, turn to me. Man, this is what you guys see every day? Here, you want to see our height difference from my eyes? Whoa. This is like when you didn't want to see this. No, this is like when you show like a monkey its reflection and it doesn't know what to do. Look at me real quick, like, I want to see me and then from this. Oh god. Oh god. Oh here, maybe it's bad with Aaron too. Alright, come here.
I actually do wonder what I look like compared to Matt. That's that's kind of rough.
Wait, Aaron, stand there. What do I look like next to Blake?
Oh.
No. That's diabolical.
My wife, she's in the yard.
This is like,
You know what's? I'm breaking my brain right now.
yeah, well, that's because the frame rate in there is just like higher than
You know how many of me I'm watching right there? Oh, fuck.
Hey, this judge looks familiar.
Police, don't engage, because if you get arrested for anything else, you'll be locked up in jail until your trial.
Hey, I just wanna, just real quick.
Mr. Watson, please don't make any.
Wes Watson, the piece of shit. He was in court this morning.
Oh, try to mouth.
Mr. Watson to a fight, came into the gym, placed a recording device believed to be a cell phone down to watch him fight Mr. Watson. I believe Mr. Watson has numerous defenses, including stand your ground, self-defense, and consent to this charge. I understand the state's theory. However, this individual came to Mr. Watson for the specific purpose of challenging him in a street fight. And then
It's here, the CCTV shows the victim set up his phone to start recording the interaction between him and the defendant.
Why don't I just
The victim
take
was
this
the
thing
defendant.
out
Correct.
and do it in my room?
State.
Huh.
I'm reading it, Your Honor.
I'm reading it, Your Honor.
Struck the victim several times with a weightlifting belt. And then other people join in, striking and kicking the victim.
Your Honor, I don't see any local or out-of-county priors here. I would defer to the court and just simply ask for the stay of the order.
The victim suffered a face fracture, concussion, and 2 black eyes, but it looks like you would have a very valid legal argument, Mr. Gottlieb.
thank you, Your Honor. I would ask for another warrant.
You are understanding from
He's kind of like Jordan Peterson.
the alleged victim, no contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone or through third parties, and you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim's home, school, and place of employment at all times. Do you understand the stay away from, sir?
Yeah.
All right, so I understand he went to the gym. He punched him and then they used the weight, he used the weight belt.
Correct.
So it aggravated. There's probable cause for, I guess, the felony. You want me to split them both for 2,500 each? I'm not giving it R4.
I understand, Judge. 5,000 is acceptable. Thank you.
$2,500 bond count 1, $2,500 bond count 2. Have a good day, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. You too. Mr. Watson, I'll take care of that. Thank you.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Can you repeat the bonds? $2,500 count 1, $2,500 count 2. For the stay away. If he comes to your gym, call the police. Don't engage, because if you get arrested for anything else, you'll be locked up in jail until your trial.
Yeah, I just wanna, just real quick.
Mr. Watson, please don't make any statements. You and I can talk about it. Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
sorry about that.
No problem. No problem. I'll make sure your bond is arranged. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. John, you want me to, which one do you want me to call first? This one or that one? This one? I'm sorry, Edward Khalif is next, page 8.
In this situation, Wes has nobody to blame but himself. He needs to look at himself in the mirror and say, listen, I challenged all these people to come and fight me. Because I got a big mouth, I got an ego, and I don't shut the fuck up. Blow up on social media.
Oh, well, you know. Really, really wish he had a shitty lawyer. That was a good lawyer. He knows to cut him off.
So Kanye has been. Wait, did he delete all of his tweets? No. And so, okay, so basically Kanye, people might not believe this, but this actually wasn't Kanye going crazy. This was actually him submitting his job application to join Doge. As he's saying here, all white people are racist, I'm a Nazi, I love Hitler. And so Kanye's been having a real one recently. I want this to get old. Me loving Hitler is old news. This is nuts. Not deleted. Keep scrolling on the post.
I wonder what's going on in the mind of Kanye. Seems like he's not doing too well. Huh. I thought you could just like search.
All the rappers want my spot. Who's your top 5 baddest bitches of all time? I used to be broke and I can't relate to brokenness and I don't want to. This broke ass individual gets it. Keep my wife name out of your mouth, you broke ass troll. I mean, Hitler was so fresh. That's a lot of fucking likes for Hitler being fresh. And all of these tweets, by the way, this is in like 7 hours. Anyway, does he know Hitler hates black people? He would probably say, I hate black people too. I don't know. Like, the thing with Kanye West is I literally don't know how he would respond to that information. Would he say, that's why I like him? Would he say, oh no, that's not true? Like, I don't know what he would do. I have no idea.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
So this is a 19-year-old high school graduate who has used the unfortunate nickname Big Balls online. So that.
I wonder why this Karen thinks that Big Balls is an unfortunate name. Yeah, well, we're gonna get tone police by some fucking Karen? Get out of here.
That would be one way.
Where's my scissors at?
He is now working at Buses Bank.
Oh, here it is. Bang.
This is an official CNN broadcast. Wired, Doge Teen, aka Big Balls Online, has access to government systems. that basically every person in the federal government, if you work for the federal government, you have access to systems and classified and private information of citizens. Like, you go through a whole process of this. They act like this is some kind of a big fucking secret or like some kind of crazy thing. Everybody has this. Even I had this.
So we found, several notable things, Aaron. One of which is that this individual has founded multiple companies, including one with another unfortunate name, Tesla.Sexy LLC.
Why is
Why she had to say the LLC, like trying to sound professional? She's trying too hard to sound professional. Oh yeah, I have to make a thing for my a utensil holder for the dish rack. Frick, totally forgot about that. Because mine broke. Suffered a horrible fate. Just snapped. Some might say, you know what some might say. I have to make the slant like 45 degrees. Alright, now I have another design idea. I need a...
What's unfortunate about that? I think that's funny. We have these tone policing middle-aged Karens that are sitting around trying to fucking tone police everybody's jokes. This isn't unfortunate, it's fucking funny.
Which he established in 2021. He would have been around 16 years old. Now, this LLC controls dozens of web domains. So, Kara, you hear this, and you have known...
Great. So now we have 3 Karens. So this is the Council of Karens to complain about Big Balls is now a government expert. Great. Just what we need. Sounds like a smart kid. Yeah, no, I totally support him. I don't know what he said. I support him. Do you stand with Big Balls? I do. I stand with Big Balls. Absolutely.
...for the last 4 years. So now you look at these young men who are now in data and in the private information about maybe hundreds.
And you know what's really funny is that all the memes about how 4chan is auditing the government, it turns out that pretty much all of them are true. Because I heard that Big Balls also made a bunch of racist posts too.
Okay, not interested in this. Alright, time to build the next thing. Oh gosh.
Yan na po yung tulugan nyo, ano?
Yeah.
Yan na,
Well, but at least they look like they're having a better time than we are. Who's that? Is that Sneeko? Thought you were speaking Korean. All right. On to the next design. Little design. Make the next thing. I think I'll call it. Something that I need, so I'm gonna solve my own problem with this. So, how should I make it? Should I make it? Ooh, how should I make it? I'm thinking of a design, so maybe if I were to make it, I'll select the top. Okay, I'll just no, that's not it. Elliptical arc. Would that make sense? What if, okay. What if I do a box? Okay. How wide should I make it? Where's my ruler at? Should I make it what? 3 inches wide? So if I make it 9 inches, would that make sense? Ugh. I wish I didn't throw away my old utensil holder. It was so moldy. It was disgusting. It was absolutely disgusting. But it is what it is. Now let's take a look over here. Sketch. Select the plane to sketch. Yep, this one. Okay, well, 7.5. This could be a little bigger, I think. by 3. And then I guess I will make this extrude it by, let me see, 4 inches. Looking good. I'll shell this. Yeah, leave like about 0.1 inch. Let's see here. Yeah. And then I think I need to remove this. Extrude, remove. See, how high would it be? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I need to make it 5 inches. 5 inches. So 5 inches should be enough, right? Yeah. Yeah, it should be enough. Let me see here. What happens if I fillet this? Oh yeah, that's fine. I want to make. Okay, I want to cut this out. Alright, and then I will put, let me see. How do I create a slant? That's a question. That is a hell of a question. How do I create a slant? All right. 7.4, 7.3. Okay. So is that slant good enough? Is that slant good enough? I believe so. Yeah. I'll try with this. Use this as my slant. And then, what else do I need to add? Where should I? How do I adjust the thickness? Okay. Make it thicker. Where's the thick tool? Thicken. Point 10, then 0.1. Okay. Alright, that should be good. I don't want 3, I just want 2. So what if I have 2? Would that make it? Okay, so oh yes. And then you drop it down there. $4.5. 4.5. Oh, look at that. Oh man, that's a problem right there. Extrude shell. What about shell? I will make it thicker, I guess. 1.5. Oh, sorry. 0.15. Oh, it doesn't make a difference. Still gonna have that gap. How will I make this work? Huh. How long must you wait for it? Creep. Flicking. Should I do it like this? I can chamfer it. Okay. What if, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna add a sketch to this backside. To the corner over there. Okay, and then I will extrude this line across, however much it may be. Whoa. Yeah, 2.9. Oh, 2.8. All right. And now I'll extrude this on, let me see. Symmetric. It might be a bit high. Or I could probably do it from, let me see here. Not symmetric, but 1.75. I could do it from that height. And then, no, 1.75. And then I can, let me see here, chamfer it. One inch, 45. Hello? Measurement offset. That's odd. Propagation 30. No. Wait, what's going on? Guess it's just not gonna work. No. Shoot. No. 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 How does it work? Hmm. How about if I delete this? How? How do you... Huh. What's the technique? Rib? Thickness. Extend profile to parts. Shoots. How do you... make this work? Ah, the chicken's almost done. Okay, I have to go look online.
And it isn't as an angle. If I get the right hand view there, look, the plane I want is going to be, if you took that one there and you pivoted it so it was leaning back away a little bit, but I don't want it to be around the bottom. I want it to be a little bit further up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a sketch on that plane there. I'm going to pick up the center point. I'm going to come up I'm going to come up 70, and then I'm just going to put a little line out to the side. I don't know how long it is, but as long as it's horizontal. So that would do me. Now what I can do is I can get the plane tool here, and there's different options. I can offset planes, so if I just wanted a plane that was just offset, look, I could just click that one there, and then I can make that web 100, and you'll see I get another plane that is offset about. And you can see now I've got another plane there that's going to be going off at that angle. Now for this model, that's the wrong way about, and I want it to be, the one we're interested in is the line angle. So for that one, I'm going to pick the plane. So that's the one that is going to kind of pivot, if you like. And I need to now choose the line. Now the line for that one I want is this one here. So that's the line that that plane's going to pivot about. And I want it to be 30 degrees. So I hit 30. And I'm just going to press the tab key just so it kind of jumps it on. And you can see now I've got another plane there that's going to be going off at that angle. Now for this model, that's the wrong way. So I can flip the direction, and I've now got this plane here. So finish that, and you'll see I've got a plane at an angle there, look. Now what I need to do to draw my spout, I actually want to start my spout off somewhere up here. So now I'm going to go back, and I'm going to offset it. So I'm doing an offset of 300. Again, that's gone the wrong way, so if I flip it, and that's going to be up here. Now what that means is I can now draw the sketch on that plane, and I can extrude it back towards the watering can. So I just want a little circle here. I'm gonna try and pick up this center point.
How do I make this work? Curve points, tangent point, plane points, line angle. all my dreams are dead. Walking to the sound of a favorite tune. Might as well. What's the story? Morning glory. Well. Starting a business is so much more harder than... This is so rough. Fuck. How should I go about this? How should I go about this? How? This is probably not going to work out. Yeah. I had to do it from the top. Mm-mm-mm. What the hell? That made no sense. Okay. Trying to fucking... As well. What's the story? Morning glory. Well. to rest your mind, you might as well again. What's the story? Morning glory. Well, hmm. 3-point arc? Yep. Or should I... Should I make this whole part hollow?